second topic for quarter 2 week. Let's proceed. And our next topic would be rational exponents. What do we mean by rational exponents? So from the word rational and exponents, it is an exponent that is in the form of a fraction. Okay? Meaning you'll be seeing exponents now wherein the exponent is a fraction. And with that, we're going to apply the 7 laws of exponents with rational exponents as well. And the general form of rational exponents is a raised to m over n. All of these 7 laws can also be applied with rational exponents. Let's have our first. As you all know, product of a power is a raised to m times a raised to n equals a raised to m plus n. You have the idea that this is copy the base, add the exponent. Let's have example number 1. This is a is raised by 1 over 6 times a raised by 2 over 6. So copy the base, then let us add the exponent. We are now working with fraction. You can only add fraction if they are similar fractions. And when we say similar fraction, they have the same denominator. And when they have the same denominator, all you have to do is to copy that denominator and just add the exponent. So 1 plus 2 is 3. So we have here a raised to 3 over 6. But the expression in the exponent can still be reduced to lowest term, so therefore the final answer is a raised to 1/2. Next, we have m squared or m raised by 1/2 times m raised by 3/4. Let me rewrite it. M raised to 1/2 and then times m raised by 3/4. Okay? Copy the base, add the exponent. But as you can notice, your exponents here and the denominator of your exponents are not similar. You have to look for their LCD, and the LCD is 4. Then 4 divided by 2 is 2 times 1, that's 2. 4 divided by 4 is 1 times 3, and that is 3. Okay? Then you are now ready to add your exponents, giving you m raised by 5 over 4. No need to change it to mixed number because in algebra, we often represent a fraction either as proper or improper fraction. Okay? Next is power of a power. Raising a power to an exponent, all you have to do is to multiply the exponents. So we have c raised by 1/2 raised by 4. This is c raised to 4 over 2. When you are multiplying fractions, it means you have to multiply the numerators, numerator to numerator, then denominator to denominator. So 1 times 4 is 4 all over 2. And the final answer is c squared because 4 divided by 2 is 2. Next, 4 raised by 1/2 raised by 1/3. Okay? So this one becomes 4 raised to 1 over 6. Numerator to numerator, denominator to denominator. And lastly, a raised to 3 raised by 1 over 12 is a raised to 3 over 12. Reducing to lowest term, that is a raised to 1/4. Okay? Next, power of a product. Quantity a, b raised to n is equal to a raised to n, b raised to n. Copy the base, distribute the exponent. So we have here Actually, this example is combination of two laws, okay? So we have here 6x raised by 6 over 3. And now you have 6x raised by 2. If you will simplify this, the answer would be 36x squared. Why? Because this one has 1 and 1. So 1 times 2, applying power of a product pa rin, is 6 squared, giving you 6 times 6, 36, and x squared. And we have here the quotient of a power. Meaning to say, copy the base. When you are dividing expressions with the same base, all you have to do is copy them and you'll have to subtract the exponent. Example, m raised by 3/4 over m raised by 1/2 is equal to m raised to 3/4 minus 1/2. They are not similar fraction, therefore, look for the LCD of 2 and 4, and that is 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1 times 3 is 3. 4 divided by 2 is 2 times 1 is 2. Then subtract the numerator and your answer is 3 minus 2, 1 over 4. So the answer to this example is m raised by 1/4. Okay, and now power of a quotient, a over b raised by n is equal to a raised to n over b raised to n. Copy the exponents or copy the base and distribute the exponents. So you have here 2/3 raised by 1/2 is equal to 2 raised by 1/2 all over 3 raised by 1/2. Okay? So, this is all about the laws of exponents involving rational exponents. The zero exponents wherein any number raised by 0. For example, we have a raised to 0 raised by 1/4. The answer here is 1. Okay? And the next one is the negative law. If you have a raised to negative 1/2, give the reciprocal and you'll have a raised to or 1 over a raised by 1/2. This is the end of our lesson for rational exponents. We'll proceed with the next one on the next video. See you again. Thank you.